Hello there, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are talking about the super new moon occurring in the sign of Pisces on March 10th of 2024. We're going to go through some major energies that are surrounding this new moon, what they mean for you, and we're going to break things down by each zodiac sign as well. So all of your timestamps are going to be in the description box. You can navigate throughout the video, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't need to. Watch your sun, moon, and your rising sign. And for some of you here, you may also want to watch your Venus sign as well. Venus does rule our resources. It can be very much connected with our manifestations, things coming to harvest, our love life as well. So that might be important for some of you here throughout this reading. So if you are new to my channel, welcome aboard. It's nice to have you here. Say hello. Where are you watching from? Always nice to hear from you guys. And of course, if you're returning, welcome back. I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. And of course, your returning energies. So if you guys do enjoy my content, please do take a moment to press the like button on this video. It really does help me on my channel. It helps it get seen. And if you enjoy my content, hit the notification bell, which will subscribe you and also let you know whenever I put up a new reading. So this super new moon in Pisces, this is a significant one. This is occurring at 12 degrees and 17 minutes, and this is very much connected with Scorpio energy, so endings, new beginnings, changes, evolution, and growth. And it also has a connection with Sagittarian energy as well, which brings in the influence of Jupiter, so expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune, and perhaps some wisdom. This Pisces energy, Pisces is very dreamy. Pisces is very emotional, very spiritual energy. And with this particular new moon, we carry some greater themes of greater self-love, acceptance, forgiveness, a focus on our dreams, turning our dreams, our visions into reality, the end of cycles and new beginnings. And we really do get a little energetic boost to be more flexible and in the flow as we set ourselves up for the astrological new year. Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac and therefore is connected with the 12th house in astrology. So this is a very spiritual house here. So some of you could be having some spiritual growth, some insights, some clarity in things. This can also really highlight some dreams. So pay attention to your dreams and any kind of interesting happenings going on around you throughout this lunation. This also does bring in with your 12th house energy an end of karmic cycles or some cycles in general. It's very similar to December, right? Our calendar year, December being the 12th month, Pisces being the 12th house. So this can bring in a little bit of reflective energy. So some of you are having a look back. You're looking back on your last year and you're thinking, where have I made some progress? Where have I felt stagnation in my world? What do I want to change? Or what do I want to start new or pick back up again as well? Especially if you've been feeling a little lost or disconnected. We have, always an opportunity to start something fresh and to give ourselves a second chance. But this 12th house energy can bring in some healing. And it can be really beneficial for us to spend a little bit of quiet time, spend a little bit alone time with us. But of course, with this being a new moon, and we do have an influence of Jupiter and Taurus in there, we do have some changing energy coming in. This can be a wonderful, wonderful big boost to set intentions to start something new. Big new beginnings are highlighted with this new moon. Pisces is the culmination of the astrological new year. and we are looking at the year ahead. We're about to, in a couple of weeks, step into spring. We've got the spring equinox coming in, and this is bringing in some Aries energy, some fiery energy. And so if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster, it's like this is a time to recharge your batteries around this new moon to prepare for not just the eclipse that's coming up at the end of March, but also our Aries energy that's coming in here. Spring in your step, spring to life, spring into something new, spring forward, right? All of this energy can really help you to get out of a rut or to break out of procrastination for some of you here in this energy. So recharge, refresh, and renew your energies around this new moon. It will really help you. You can work with the energy of water as well. Pisces is a water sign. Water is very connected with the 12th house. And this can bring in some healing, cleansing, purging, or can just make you feel like you are really more accepting and more in the flow of things rather than resisting things. So really beautiful time to work with water or to engage in any kind of spiritual practice. Even if you don't know what you're doing and you're just getting started, you got to start somewhere. So start with this energy. Really beautiful. Even if it's just a little bit of candle work here, light a candle. Any color candle is fine. White candle if you're not sure what you want to work with or what you want to manifest. A white candle can replace any color, but white candles do tend to be bring peace and can help you bring harmony into your life. So work with candles if you're drawn to those, but any kind of spiritual practice or meditation is really going to help you and be beneficial for you. Pisces modern ruler is Neptune. This really does bring in a dreamy energy, brings in some mystical and magical energy. And this can really highlight your imagination. It's very creative energy here. So if there's any creative projects or anything that you want to get off the ground, anything from redecorating your house, decluttering, 12th house, cleanse and purge, bring in something new to spruce up your environment. This can really be that time when you're doing that as well. But some of you are, you've been dreaming about something, you've been fantasizing about something. This new moon is really ushering in the energy for you to turn your visions, your dreams, your goals, your imagination into reality. And sometimes we just need that little energetic kick in the pants to get ourselves going. So this can be really wonderful for you guys. Pisces, the traditional ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, and Jupiter brings expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune. It can also be a new cycle that's coming in here for you. It brings wisdom as well. And Jupiter is our very benefic planet. So Jupiter brings things to you. So something may come to fruition for you around this new moon, or work with the energies of Pisces, new moon, and Jupiter to attract things into your life. The law of attraction is strong at this time of year. Okay, so really work with that in a very positive way. At this new moon, we also do have Saturn in a sextile to Jupiter in Taurus. So this brings faith and structure, expansion, slow and steady progress to reach our goals. And as we bring in Aries energy, Aries is really good at getting things started. Not necessarily so good at finishing things, right? Because Aries energy is initiating things. So with the influence, the positive influence of Jupiter and Saturn, especially in very down-to-earth, very practical sign of Taurus, this is one foot in front of the other. Take the first steps, then take a next step, then take a next step, and eventually you will see your goals and your progress coming to fruition for you. So it might be a slower energy with that influence of Saturn there, but Jupiter does bring growth, and Taurus rules ruled by Venus, can bring us the resources that we need to get things done. Jupiter is also a few degrees away from Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus being a breakthrough planet. Uranus is the modern day ruler of Aquarius, and we all know that Pluto is in Aquarius, bringing us change, transformation, growth. So the Uranus energy brings a rebellious quality to things and can really be some big breakthroughs for us in this energy. Trust the process of change. It's going to be very important for all of us as we go forward. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things changing in our world. So let's grab a card for the collective. Now, because we've got a very spiritual, mystical, magical, dreamy kind of energy with this new moon, I'm going to pull out Gateway of Light card there for you guys, for all of you, and I'm going to pull out a tarot card for all of you as well. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you very much. So the first message we have for you is we have Pleiadian activation. This is about coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So wrap things up, 12th house energy, prepare for the astrological new year. So what do you need to resolve in your life? Is there anything hanging over your head? Is there any loose strings, things that you just need to get finished, just need to clear the air on, or detach from? So this is that 12th house energy, that ending that, we need to deal with some things before we move forward to a new beginning. But we do have some harmonious aspects coming in here as well. And, this is, again, a time where we can really harness all of the energy that of the stars and the planets and the universe, energies of abundance and forgiveness and healing, new beginnings, all these things. So everything is coming together for you now. So really work with all this energy. But this is not just coming together for you. This is also coming together collectively. And we are, yes, in the age of Aquarius, and there's a lot of things going on. Pluto in Aquarius is a highly significant generational planet in the sign of change and freedom and the future. So this can be where it might be a great time and a great energy for you to work with other people, or just really use all the energy going on to your advantage to make things happen. You might even have an opportunity here to really change something in your world, your environment, your community. So this can be wonderful for you as well. It's like you've got a vision. You can see how things might be able to be fixed and healed. So use that energy. So it's really wonderful. Your tarot card, we've got the Ace of Wands. What a wonderful card to have for the collective. New beginnings, exciting things ahead for you. The Ace of Wands quite often really does show things and your ability to manifest things into your world. What do you want? What new beginning are you looking forward to? What improvements, what changes are you wanting to make? What are you breaking away from? The Wands energy. Wands is that fiery energy. So yes, we're heading into Aries season in a very short time here, just in 9 days after this new moon. And so what do you need to take action, initiative on? What do you want to manifest in your world? And what do you want to break through? Where do you want to break through? Right? So all this beautiful, fresh energy coming in, but the aces always bring a little bit of luck. The Ace of Wands is that beautiful fire that lights our passion inside, that really kickstarts our energy in a positive way. But aces are also gifts from the universe. So in this energy here that's activating for you, what do you want to attract into your world? The world is your oyster right about now. Anything is possible. So believe in your abundance and believe in your power to make change, to attract, and to get things rolling, get things going. So having said all that, I'm going to leave that there. There's a lot going on with this new moon. Okay. We also, by the way, have a stellium of planets in Pisces as well. So all these planets gathering together, and at this time of this new moon, all these planets are direct. So forward momentum, breakthrough, breakout, break free, and really get things on a roll, get things started. So all of this energy is really helping you along your journey. So we're going to leave that there, but we're going to get into each zodiac sign. I'm going to pull cards for you guys. All of your timestamps are going to be in the description box and the comment section down below, so you can navigate. And as I said earlier, watch your sun, moon, and your rising sign. And of course, if you've got love or romance, or you've got some things that you're manifesting or starting new, or you've got creative projects, right? The Venus energy would be really good to watch as well. And we do actually have Venus coming into play right the day after the new moon. Venus is coming into Pisces. So this can bring you some resources. So you may want to watch that one as well. But anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful new moon. Take advantage of this dreamy, flowy energy. And I will see you guys a little later. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You're going to be experiencing this new moon in your 12th astrological house. It's a great time for you to spend some time alone to reflect on your goals and your dreams as you head into your astrological new year. So you're about to step into your birthday season, and birthdays are quite often where we are thinking about where we've come from, what works in our life, what doesn't, what we need to put an end to, and where we want to set our intentions for a new beginning. So this can be some really powerful spiritual energy coming in here for you, and it can also really highlight your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to any kind of signs, symbols, or synchronicities that may be at play in your world right now. But it's also a great time to close a chapter, whether it's a karmic cycle in your life or whether you're looking to turn over a new leaf. This can be a really wonderful time for you to do that. So let's see what we've got coming in here. By the way, the 12th house also can bring you surprises because secrets can come to light, whether it's something within you or something from another person. We have new moon energy in here for you, and this carries the energy of Libra. Know you are loved. Okay, so yes, the universe loves you, but also there are people around you that are supportive. So this can be a really great time to connect or to attract new people into your life. The Libran energy does bring about an energy of balance and harmony within your partnerships, within your world. So have a look and see what things you can do a little bit differently to bring a little bit more harmony into your world, or to restore a little bit of balance in your life. Somewhere in the 12th house energy is a perfect opportunity for you to do that. But the Libran energy can also bring about legalities and contracts. So if you're looking to start a new job or get married or sign a lease or make any bold moves in your life, now is that time to set those intentions and to get things started. We have the energy of protection coming in here for you as well. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So this is the very 12th house in its energy here for you to resolve issues, resolve differences, let things go, right? 12th house endings. So what do you want to put an end to? Where do you need to cut some cords, whether they're energetic cords or emotional ties? This is a great time for you to do that. But I do feel that there's something coming to light for you. That's something that you're gaining clarity or insight on, or maybe an awakening here for you as well. Something to do with your spiritual self. So again, be aware of yourself and of your surroundings. But you are stepping into a very powerful time of new beginnings, of fresh starts, of that new year ahead for you guys. And it's really, really exciting for you guys. We've got the 9 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Rest up. 9 of Wands, rest up. This is an energy of being tired, of being worn out. You never give up. You always keep going. You always persevere. But the 9 of Wands is a reminder to take some time off, to take some time to yourself. Something's not quite in alignment for you. Something's a little bit out of balance for you. And this is going to be really important for you around this new moon. And so whether you're engaging in spiritual practice, doing some meditation, or just very simply practicing some self-care and taking a bubble bath or something, it's going to be really important to refresh and recharge your batteries. There's also a healing element that is coming in here also, because the Nine of Wands can be the wounded warrior. So there could be some battle wounds, some battle scars, and this is where you are gaining some healing energy here as well. So again, work with the energy of water. But we do have the King of Cups here also, and this can speak to emotional stability in your relationships, in yourself. This can be a deep connection with your emotions, with your feelings, with your dreams, with your energy. So if you are feeling energy sensitive, the Nine of Wands encourages you to protect and ground your energy. But the King of Cups can bring in love and romance. It can also really be this dreamy energy here. What are you dreaming about? Where do you see yourself going? Where do you want growth and wonderful things created or to blossom in your life? Follow your heart, follow your dreams. The kings are always successful, so believe in yourself to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish. We've got the Six of Pentacles here also, and as we said at the beginning of your readings in the intro, we have the energy and the influence of Jupiter coming in. Jupiter can bring things to you. So with the Six of Pentacles energy, something can be flowing back to you right now. So you could have a little bit of surprise coming in for you around this new moon, a few days before, a few days after. And with that Six of Pentacles, it can be some money, it can be some advice, something as a result of things that you have done or you have put out there, all the good energy you've put out, something's flowing back to you here. The Six of Pentacles is also a restoration of balance, righting some wrongs here also, so you can really get something back on track here for yourself. But the Six of Pentacles can also just be you recognizing in the King of Cups energy that the energy that you do put out there does flow back to you. So the good you put out, you get good back. The help that you give other people, at some point you get help back. The money that you donate or use for, a good cause, that flows back to you as well. So it is a very flowing energy here. It's a very circulatory energy. And so really embrace that and be in the flow. There's something that is really quite positive here in this energy for you. But just be aware of this Nine of Wands, okay? And ground protect your energy, yes, but also take the time to spend with yourself, to connect. It's going to be very important for you. Refresh, recharge, regroup, renew, and get ready for your astrological new year. That's what I have for you, Aries. Good luck in this new moon, and happy early birthday for you guys, but I'll see you guys again. We're going to move on now to Taurus. Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. This is occurring in your 11th astrological house. Now, this is ruled by Uranus and it carries Aquarian energy. So in this energy, you could really experience some sort of breakthrough, or maybe you might be feeling a little bit rebellious in some area of your life as well. The 11th house is very related to society, charity groups of people, your memberships that you have. So think of like your Facebook groups that you belong to, things like that. Very futuristic energy. And so you might be really looking at how many groups you belong to, what you still resonate. You might be considering switching things up there a little bit, maybe finding online groups and things that you are a little bit more connected with, in tune with. We do outgrow things as we move through life. But you also might be just feeling a little bit more social in your world at this time. But your 11th house also has to do with your wishes, your goals, your dreams. And because we do also have this energy coming in here with this new moon, really important time for you to set those new intentions, to set those goals, and to manifest your dreams into reality. And remember, with this energy of Saturn that we've got coming in, slow and steady wins the race. One foot in front of the other. Don't rush things. Things will unfold and things will come about in a natural timing, a natural order, but just be ready to take action. But this is also bringing you in, of course, with that energy of Uranus, freedom. So what is holding you back? Where do you need a little bit of freedom? Have you outgrown something? Is it time to let things go? Because we do have these ending energies coming in here with the fresh start and the new beginning energies. So it's really important for that. But the 11th house is typically quite positive and especially connected with your wishes. We have leave the past behind, Capricorn energy. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So what have you learned, right? Saturn brings in an energy of learning those life lessons, but also brings in practicality for things, as does the Capricorn energy, really focusing on your goals. So what do you need to leave behind to give yourself the growth and the evolution that you need for the future? What are you dreaming about? Where do you envision yourself headed? Is it a creative project? Is it something in love, something in money, whatever it happens to be for you? Really take this opportunity in this Piscean energy to reflect. What is holding me back? What is standing my way? Am I afraid of something? Have I outgrown things? So leave the past behind because the future is very bright. And remember, the 11th house is very futuristic. We also have soul family here. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So again, as we said in the 11th house energy here in this is about connecting with people. So you might be feeling more socially connected, or you might feel the desire that you want to connect with people or different types of people. Don't be afraid to let go of groups of people or connections and things that you just no longer resonate with. It's a big part of our evolution through life is that we're not always connected with people all the time or forever. But the soul family as well is also reminding you that no matter where you are in life, you are always guided and protected and surrounded by your soul tribe, by your soul family, your angels, your spirits, your guides, your past loved ones, your spirit animals, your past animals, all of these, they're always around you, always guiding you, always protecting you and helping you. And so call them in when you feel stuck. Call them in when you want to celebrate something, develop that relationship with your spiritual soul tribe. And because that's what it is, it's a relationship. We often do call in our angels and spirits when we are in times of trouble or grief or sadness, but when's the last time you called them in when you're happy and you're feeling vibrant? Share in all of your energies with them and you'll develop that deep relationship, and then the connections become easier. So this can be really important for you guys. We have the Ace of Swords here for you. Loving that. The Ten of Swords. All right. So you got to put an end to something to start something new. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups brings in a very spiritual energy for you, a very emotional, heartfelt energy for you. So it does bring about the opportunity to find peace, to make amends, or to really connect and understand with your feelings. So it's a very, very very positive energy where we can connect with our heart space in a positive way. But there is healing that does come in here, and there is also this spiritual insight and growth that comes here as well. The Queen of Cups is very much in the flow, very connected with the moon cycles, with the divine feminine, and very connected with water. So again, you could be really benefit from connecting with water. But with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords, yes, you could really be experiencing a time of spiritual growth. You might get an epiphany, you might get clarity on something here. The Ace of Swords is where you set intentions full force here with this. You're opening your mind, you're opening yourself to a new way of doing, of being, of thinking, and this is really quite positive for you. The Ace of Swords is a big yes card. The Ten of Swords is a big no card. So what do you need to say no to in order to turn things around and say yes? What do you need to let go of and leave behind to have a fresh start, to start something new? Listen to your heart and listen to your intuition. The Queen of Cups is going to guide you through your processes and through your healing, or through your desire to follow your goals and to get things off the ground, or to evolve in your spiritual, emotional, or mental kind of capacities. You might be open to trying new things, learning new things. Ace of Swords is part of communication. So communicate your thoughts and your feelings, not just with yourself, not just with other people, but also with spirit. But yes, we do have a challenging ending here, usually with the Ten of Swords. It could be a change in your way of thinking. There's a new ways ahead for you, but it can also be those difficult decisions that we might need to walk away from something because it's like holding us back. And whether it's people or situations or even old dreams, the death of an old dream can be hard to let go of. But there is this fresh energy, fresh perspective, growth, and a focus on your future or focus on where you want to go. So keep an open mind and keep an open heart. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Good luck in this new moon. Take full advantage of this energy. I thank you for watching, and we're going to move on now to Gemini. Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. Now, this is happening in your 10th astrological house. This is sparkly. Your 10th house, really, you can be experiencing some growth in your business, in your career path. For some of you, you have a vision, you've got a goal, you want to open your own business or start up something new, maybe a new career, a new job, a new position, a new department. So there can be all these things that you are focused on. You could really have some wonderful achievements at this time because, of course, Pisces energy, 12th house energy, this can be a culmination of something here. So honors, recognition, rewards. This can be a time for you to really use your influence in a very positive way. So can be some big strides that you have an opportunity to make in your career path or in your money making abilities, right? So isn't that good? So there you go. So your status can really take a really positive turn for the better here as well. So it's a great time to look for a new job, to put a resume out there, revamp your resume, or even ask for what it is that you want or deserve. We have here Sagittarian energy, see the bigger picture. So this is really wonderful energy here. It's full moon energy, so this is about wrapping things up, seeing something through to completion. But the Sagittarian energy is also one here of expansion and growth and good luck, ruled by Jupiter. And we already do have this energy of Jupiter coming in here. And this is awesome, especially connected with your 10th house. So this is a really good time for you to make some strides, to break free of any kind of stagnation energy here, especially as far as your career path or your ambitions go. Okay. But yeah, something can be coming to fruition for you here with this full moon energy as well. And this can lead you onto bigger and better things. So keep an open mind, keep a open perspective, and look at the big picture. Sometimes the best opportunities start small and the seed of opportunity. So plant those seeds and see where they will take you. We have an energy of protection coming in here for you guys as well. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So some of you are probably going to at this new moon, you're probably going to be really feeling a little bit of spiritual connection. Now you could be gaining some wisdom and some insights and some clarity. Something may come to light for you at this new moon. But this is also about releasing anything, cutting the cords, releasing anything that has been holding you back or that no longer serves a purpose for you, whether it's an old way of thinking, whether it's old patterns with fear, right? Sometimes fear can hold us back in things. Whatever that happens to be for you, this is a big energy of release and to propel yourself forward. It's a very powerful time for you to believe in yourself, to be confident in yourself, bring back your power, right? You are very powerful. But the protection energy here also shows you that you are always spiritually guided and protected in everything that you do. Spirit works in interesting ways. We don't always see spirit, but sometimes we see a sign somewhere, or we get a feeling, or we feel like the hairs on the back of our neck standing up, or we see little shadow figures, or something happens in our dreams. So they're there to remind you in very subtle ways that you are always being guided and watched over. So this is a really great time for you to connect with your spiritual soul tribe in some way, right? Develop that relationship, develop that bond. So you could be having a little bit of spiritual growth here as well. But whatever your situation is, this is a reminder with the protection energy to have a look at your world and see where you may have built walls instead of creating boundaries. Okay, it's good to protect yourself, your energy, by creating those boundaries that you may need, but we do need to be aware of our ability, I should say, to create walls instead. Boundaries let the good in and keep the bad out. Walls, nothing gets in or out. So have a look at that. Okay, but also a reminder here as well, before you engage in spiritual practice or even before you go out into the world, ground and protect your energy can really help you, especially if you're energy sensitive. We have the Three of Pentacles coming in for you guys as well. The Fool, love that. And we have the Hermit. So the Hermit does bring in some healing energy. It also does bring in some spiritual insights and connections there as well. The Hermit brings in an energy of reflection, of soul searching, of spending a little bit of time alone. And of course, this 12th house energy in Pisces here can really be a reminder for us to spend some time alone. It can really help us to gain clarity, to gain insight, or just to recharge our batteries a little bit. So have a look at that. But when we go into hermit mode, sometimes is where we do just take a step back. We look at the big picture. We really connect with our heart, with our soul, and we think about, where do I want to go? What new beginning do I want? Where do I see my path in the future? We light the lantern with our goals, our wishes, and our dreams, and this lights our path going forward. And we do have the Fool coming in here as well, recognizing or bringing in an opportunity to start fresh, to start new, or to level up in some way, something very exciting. Because when we've got the Three of Pentacles here as well, the Three of Pentacles is very creative energy, where we can see things blossom and come to fruition for us, and we can see our goals, our dreams start to take shape. And it's because we've taken some action, we've used our skills to create something wonderful. We're not quite where we want to be, but we're very much on the path, on the way. So your creativity, your attention to detail, and your work and dedication could be paying off for you right here, right now. What is your vision for the future? What is your goal? Set those intentions and get ready to take a leap of faith and leave some fears and troubles behind you with this energy. Some of you might want to have a little bit more satisfaction or fun in your job or in your life in general, and this is a great time for you to do that as well. But the Three of Pentacles can bring about an energy of teamwork and collaboration, so there could be people around you, and we do have your soul tribe coming in there as well. So this can be a collaborative effort between you and your spiritual guides, but this can also represent that you might have an opportunity to partner up with the right kind of people at the right time, at the right place. So just be open for those exciting opportunities and really put your best foot forward. That's what I have for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. I wish you very good luck in this new moon. I thank you for watching. We're going to move on now to Cancer. Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You'll be experiencing this in your 9th astrological house. Now, this is a Sagittarian energy and ruled by Jupiter. So the power of Jupiter is strong with you here, my friends, with this new moon. Use the energy of Jupiter to your biggest and best advantage. Some of the good ways you can work with Jupiter is connecting with like the color purple. Jupiter likes purple power. Doing some candle work, right? Fire and lightning is connected with Jupiter. There's a bunch of other ways as well. So just have a little search online and you will find more ways to connect with Jupiter. But the 9th house does bring about a little bit of an expansive energy. This is about your higher mind, your philosophy, your outlook on life, your outlook on the future. This is also about your big ideas. And in this new moon in Pisces, your big ideas, your dreams, your fantasies, this is a great time for you and a great opportunity to set the wheels in motion and to get things going, right? Expand your horizons with this Jupiter energy. Now, this does also have to do with travel, typically long distance travel with the ninth house energy. So perhaps some of you are planning a trip somewhere. This can be something where maybe you learn something. So maybe you're going to go to a different country, learn about different cultures, or maybe you're going on a learning vacation of some kind, traveling for school or traveling for business, possibly. This can also represent your belief systems here in the ninth house. And this is about your spiritual self, your traditional belief systems as well. And so with this energy, you could be breaking away from old belief systems and embracing some new ones, or you could be trying to find interesting ways to blend and fuse the two together. How you were raised, how you were brought up, your traditional, religion, if you were brought up in any, and now maybe you're opening your mind to something just a little bit different, but you're not necessarily looking to let go of some of your old ways. So how can you blend and fuse those together, and can those things live in harmony? And yes, they can. I know of a number of people that are like Christian spiritualists, right? So yes, they believe in God and all that kind of stuff, but they also embrace their spiritual side and their connection with spirit and the universe beyond. So, the two can live in balance and harmony, should that be along your path. But I do feel like there is a big expansion energy coming in here for you, and you might have a little bit of luck. We have full moon energy here for you, and this is bringing in the influence of Virgo. Virgo is very related back to the Hermit card, so some soul searching, thinking about why am I here? What is my purpose? And with the full moon energy, this can be where you are completing a karmic cycle, right? The 12th house Pisces energy there, completion of karmic cycles. Full moon energies do bring about completions. Something may come to fruition for you around this new moon, or sometime in the month of March. All right, because we do have a spring equinox coming in, the start of Aries season. Spring can bring growth, but we also have an eclipse coming in here at the end of March, and this can really pack a powerful punch, and it can bring things, bring a completion of things. So it can bring things to harvest for you guys. But take inspired action. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? What do you want to change? What do you need to release, let go of? What you need to face, your fears perhaps, so that you can move forward in an exciting way. Cleanse, purge, and set the stage for some exciting new beginnings. We have awakening energy here for you as well. Not surprising considering we've got your 12th house energy. We already did kind of touch on that. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So there's that integration energy, blending of the old and the new, blending of belief systems together. What works for me, what doesn't, what do I believe in now, what do I still believe in, but I also believe in this. So this can be where you're really getting new insights onto how to blend your belief systems together. But this is an upgrade for you. Okay. So again, Jupiter brings us things, but Jupiter brings us wisdom and growth, big picture energy. And in the ninth house, this can be your spiritual self and your big ideas. So energetic upgrades, work with this new moon spiritually, emotionally, healing energy can come in here with this, but set the stage and set those intentions for those new beginnings or those improvements or changes that you want to see in your life. Because wow, this is very connected here for you. So really use this energy to its full advantage. And we've got the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter Jupiter. Okay. So there is a significant turning point in here for you. Okay. And so really look to the future, make some plans. Where do you want to grow? Where do you want to expand? What changes do you want to make? Because the Wheel of Fortune really does bring in quite the powerful punch for you, change in a cycle for you. And again, it is ruled by Jupiter. So we've got um, karma, good karma. We've got the Wheel of Destiny. We've got fated events and energies coming in, and that's a big energy coming in with the eclipse towards the end of the month. So this can be really significant changes for you. The Wheel of Fortune can bring surprises, unplanned events, and usually one that really do propel you forward in a very positive way. This can be some big luck on your side. But of course, with this being ruled by Jupiter, it can bring you some wisdom or some growth, or just open your mind to the big ideas that you might just see things a little bit differently in this energy. But it's a great energy here to have. But we do also have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands is a heavy energy. It's one of being burdened, being stressed, feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. The Four of Cups, there's something better coming in here for you, or there's something available for you. You're just not necessarily seeing it at the moment. So if you've been waiting for something, I feel like that you're going to experience quite the big shift. So maybe you've been waiting for quite some time, because when we get the Four of Cups, it's one of these energies where we're about to give up on something sometimes, or we're just feeling like nothing's going our way, or things aren't getting better, even though we keep working hard. We're never giving up with the Ten of Wands, but you might be feeling as though you've been walking through quicksand. So I feel like here, with this energy, you're being very encouraged to have an open mind and to look at the possibilities and the potential of things. Because when we get the Four of Cups, there's quite often something coming in from the sidelines. Yes, it can come in as a surprise. It can be something that happens or comes in when we least expect it, whether it's just an insight or whether it's a person or an opportunity, whatever it happens to be. But we do need to get in receiving mode, and we do need to kind of look at the potential of things there as well, because it's in our peripheral vision. And if we've got like a laser focus on the things that we don't want or things we're not interested in, then we're not going to see necessarily something that is coming in for us, just outside of our field of view. So we do have to kind of really open our mind and expand our energies that way. And you've got a huge energy of Jupiter coming in here. So expect the unexpected. You might get a surprise, but this is bringing you a breakthrough, a break free, and a breaking out of stagnation. And I think you're really going to get some great insights here with this energy as well. So great time to engage in healing practices, great time to do cord cutting ceremonies, things like that. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you want to, we all carry energetic cords with us, especially through like intimate relationships or through some traumas or things that have caused us grief and pain and sorrow. And, it's important to release negative cord attachments. We carry these things with us. And so you can do candle work and things. But one of the easiest ways to do that, especially if you're new on your spiritual path, is to do some guided meditations. What it does is all you need to do is just find a quiet space and listen along to a guided meditation and just connect with that. It releases some pressure from you. It releases the self-doubt, like, am I doing this right? Is it working? Or, because it'll help you turn your brain off. Right. And so just follow the guided meditation. But there's a lot of other ways to do that as well. Just look them up and see what works for you. Candle magic, using crystals and things like that, is a great way to do that as well. And it just helps you cleanse and purge and feel a lot lighter in your energy. And this can really help you step in with the flow. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to leave that there. I hope you have a wonderful new moon. Take advantage of this energy big time. All right. I thank you for watching. We're moving now on to Leo. Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You're going to experience this in your 8th astrological house. Now, this is Scorpio energy, and we do have the Scorpio influence that is coming in here with this new moon anyway. And this is a Pluto connection here as well. So you could have endings, new beginnings. That's the flavor of this Pisces new moon anyway. But you could also be experiencing some growth and transformation in areas of your life. Now, the 8th house has to do with births and deaths. Okay, a little bit of mystery may come about at this time, in the 12th house in astrology. Also can bring secrets. So there could be something hidden that is revealed to you, or it can be something that you have been keeping secret that you might be feeling inclined to share with other people. So maybe you're sharing some feelings about something. Maybe there's something that you've been keeping bottled up in some way, and this might be where you say something. This can also be some creative project or something that you've been doing behind the scenes. The 8th house has to do with the occult, things that are hidden. So if you've been doing anything behind the scenes that you haven't told anyone this might be where you come clean. So very interesting energy. But the 8th house also has to do with inheritances. So some of you could be making plans for the future and doing things like writing a will. You might have some money coming in or something coming to you that is part of an inheritance. So maybe something from a family member. It might just be some help or advice, but it could also be money. This brings in a focus as well on loans, shared assets, and shared finances as well. So in this energy, you could be stepping into a new financial experience with another person in some way. You could be taking out a loan for something, but you could also be getting yourself free and clear and breaking away from any financial obligations with other people, or paying off those loans and getting some financial freedom. So the 8th house also, we're a little bit more willing as well to try something a little bit weird. And I got to be careful sometimes what you say on YouTube, or they'll censor the stupid thing or have age restriction on it. But the 8th house does have to do with our intimate moments with a partner. So you might be willing to share some fantasies, okay, at this time. I'm not trying to be prude or anything like that, but I'm sure you get the inference there. But if you've got any fantasies or anything like that that you want to try with a partner in an intimate setting, then this may be when you bring those things to light. So we've got Sagittarian energy here. Believe in your good luck. Okay, we do have a huge energy of Jupiter of Sag coming in here with this new moon. So some of you could have a lucky break. You could have a surprise. Something may come to fruition for you. But also, when we believe in our good luck, when we believe in our good fortune, we can create more luck and more good fortune. So when we embrace this mindset, this is the mindset of I'm lucky, I'm abundant, I'm successful, I'm powerful, right? And so all of these energies you can really embrace to manifest things into your life, and it's just makes things happen a little bit quicker. So embrace that kind of mindset and mentality. We have mirror, who or what is triggering you. So in this energy in the 8th house, right, this can be where we do kind of really figure things out. We can dive a little bit deep, and we can do a little bit of shadow work in this energy. And in the mirror energy here, this is quite often a recognition about certain events or situations that may trigger us in some way, and it can really be representative of some unhealed trauma. And with this energy of Pisces, the 12th house, this does bring in a huge healing element for you. So this is really about reflecting on things. So if you really just sit in a quiet space, in a quiet moment, and you think about a situation where you jumped the gun, or you jumped on the bandwagon, or you had some sort of emotional response to something that may seem like it's like a little bit over the top, or maybe unnecessary, or maybe have you, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I react that way? This is a great opportunity to do some healing and to do some cord cutting, or just to recognize and bring something to the forefront of why was I triggered. because it is quite often something that we have ignored or something that we just haven't focused on because maybe sometimes it's a little bit too painful. And as we do have growth here, as we do have some spiritual growth, for a lot of people here, we do quite often, as we ascend, we do find things that do still need our attention and need healing. So this is a great opportunity for you to really do that. And because when we don't truly heal, when we don't truly forgive, we're never at peace. We do overreact, we do freak out to things, and and we keep on repeating the patterns and the cycles. So take back your personal power and see where do you need to put a little bit of focus, right? Because the eighth house, it can be very much about doing that shadow work. And it's difficult work. It's not easy work, but it's a good opportunity for you to do that, especially in this Pisces energy, bringing you healing and, of course, completion of those cycles, right? So you can be lighter and brighter and you can move forward in a really positive way without the monkey on your back. We have the Three of Cups here for you. The Ten of Cups, well, hello. And the Seven of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, yes, there could be something really positive that's going on. You could be reading some really good news, some insights, some information, some opportunities, something that's giving you a reason to celebrate, something that's giving you a big old smile on your face. And this can be coming to fruition for you around this time or through the month of March. Okay, because we do have eclipse season coming in here as well, which can bring surprises. So I feel like here, whatever it is, it's probably a really happy surprise. But this is also showing you your ability with the Seven of Cups to turn your fantasies into reality. What does that look like for you? Some of you, your fantasy, your dreams are coming true right at this time. And this might be something that you didn't quite expect or something that you've been working towards, and it can be a cause for this celebration. But the Seven of Cups also says to you, focus on your goals, your dreams, your vision for the future. Believe in abundance. Believe that you can make anything happen that you want to make happen. The Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family, unlimited possibilities and energy of abundance and happiness and joy. The Three of Cups, this is that celebratory energy. Celebrate your successes, no matter how big, no matter how small, but also believe that whatever you're dreaming about, Seven of Cups, is coming to fruition for you. So embrace this energy of believing in your own good luck and your own good fortune and your ability to manifest and attract anything into your life that you do want. Speak those really positive affirmations and keep this positive mindset for you guys. So whatever your situation is, get excited. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here for you and good luck in this new moon. And I thank you for watching. Hello there, Virgo. You are going to be experiencing this new moon in your 7th house. This is Venus energy. This is Libra energy focused on your relationships with other people. This can be romantic relationships, friendships, business relationships here. So some of you could be meeting some new people, forging new connections at this time, but you may also find that some relationships in your world are evolving. And of course, an evolution of relationships when we've got Pisces energy can be about forging stronger bonds with somebody, but it can also represent a drifting away or a letting go. You may also be healing some rifts that you may have with some people in your life here at this moment. But this can be really great energy for restoring balance in relationships or finding that person, that situation, that partnership where you complement each other. So someone brings something positive to the table on one side and someone has the complementary energy on the other side. So, I mean, if you think of like a business partnership, one person might be really good at the creative aspects and socializing and networking, and the other person might have that really logical, crisp business mind, but together, and so separate, they kind of may flounder a little bit, but coming together, they can really flourish and prosper. So this can be a beautiful energy there for you. Some of you are making new romantic connections. Some of you may just feel a little bit of love and romance in the air, but you may also be taking that relationship in your world to the next level, getting engaged, getting married, moving in together, and or opening yourself up to going on those first dates. We can't overlook the fact that we do have ending energy here as well, but because of the beautiful influence that Venus has for you in this lunation, this can be a lot more positive than what maybe some other people might be experiencing at this moon. But this does bring that healing element. So if there's anything been holding you back from moving forward or from evolving in relationships or meeting new people, you might find that those walls are coming down right now. We've released your blocks. Oh, there you go. We've got Scorpio energy coming in here. So release your blocks. Things are evolving. And even though this is a new moon energy, we do have this opposing energy of endings because of that Piscean 12th house association. And so the Scorpio energy is really really prevalent here. Endings, new beginnings, things transitioning, transforming, evolving. And so this can be spiritual, this can be personal, and of course it can be relationship based in this energy. But you're encouraged to really go within and have a look and see what's blocking you, what's preventing you from moving forward, what is holding you back, keeping you stuck in one place. So this is a perfect time, a perfect opportunity for you to engage in your emotions, engage in your spiritual self, and to take that step back, find a quiet space, figure out how to approach a situation and move forward. It's really about overcoming, leaving things behind that are just not working for us. And so this can help us move forward. So release your blocks, whatever that looks like to you. The universe also wants you to have fun. Okay. Now, yes, you can have a lot of fun in the 7th house, right? Friends and family and, and romance and things. So play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be too serious. Okay. So we do sometimes get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, and we do take things seriously because sometimes we do have to be that, but we need to find balance. And in this new moon, because we do have this Libra in association with the 7th house, this is about balance. So, maybe you've been caught up with a romantic person, and if you live with somebody, right, maybe you've got family, you got a lot of things going on, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and the day-to-day and all the busy things that we have to do. And sometimes we don't make time for love and romance, or we don't make time to have fun or do something that is just silly. And so whether you are with a partner or not, this is that encouragement that the universe is giving you to have more play, more fun, more balance, more harmony in your life. We all have to feed the inner child, and we're here to have some positive experiences. And so, so find that balance in there. We have the Hierophant coming in. So yes, some of you could potentially be getting married or engaged. We've got the Page of Swords. Someone may have a very important question to ask you. And we've got the Death card. There's that Scorpio energy right there. Death card, Scorpio, Pluto energy. And Pluto is in Aquarius. And of course, we've got some Uranus influence with this new moon. So there's changes coming in here for you guys, whether they're changes that you do by your own hand, by your own decision, or whether it's be with other people, whatever it happens to be, there is this evolutionary energy that's coming in here for you, or there is this big hint and big energetic influence from the universe that it is time to make some changes or to let some things go. We do have the Hierophant here, so this can be a very spiritual energy for some of you. You may be getting epiphanies. You may be recognizing some lessons that you've learned, or maybe you are looking to learn some more things about belief systems, about spirituality, and because the Hierophant can be one that is very much belief and faith-based, and it's also one of ascending, of higher level learning, opening your mind. So in this energy, perhaps some of you are looking to learn some more things about your culture, your background, traditional religious systems, or perhaps spiritual based systems there as well. Maybe you want to learn more about angels. Maybe you want to learn more about like the law of attraction. And you could just be in this energy where you are looking to expand your mind. But the Hierophant is also a card of commitment. And yes, it is quite often a union, a partnership card coming into a higher state of union with somebody. So you could be experiencing that at this time. But we've got the Page of Swords here as well, opening our mind to new experiences. This is opening the lines of communication. Sometimes the Page of Swords can represent something new or new people coming into your life. So this can be really quite wonderful and exciting for you. This can also represent a new state of being or communicating within relationships. But yes, the pages can quite often represent the new or improved and can bring in some good news for you. So you could have some really positive communication or a big old question that requires an answer. The Page of Swords is always looking to the future, never looking to the past. So keep your eye on the future. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to change? What do you want to fix? What do you want to heal in your life, or what do you need to break away from? Keep your eye on that future. Keep an open mind and allow the magic to happen, and give yourself permission to make some very important choices here. But we do have the Death card as well. So you guys have some very heavy hitting energy. The Death card is that Scorpio energy that we got with your very first cards. So what blocks do you have? What blocks in your relationship? What blocks in inviting new people in? What is holding you back? Is it fear? Is it trust issues? Is it communication issues? Is it just confusion? And so this is a perfect time to take that step back and to get your thoughts in order and figure out, what do I need to cut out of my life? There's a reason that the Death card energy, that the Death card has a scythe on there, right? The scythe is about reaping things and about cutting things away. It's also about clearing a path. So clearing a path for your future, for the better, for the fun, for the exciting. So embrace this. But yes, the Death card really can bring in some changes for you here, and maybe even the unexpected, especially with this Pluto energy, and we've got Uranus at play. And so yes, expect the unexpected. But this is a super important new moon for you guys. And of course, it is the last new moon before the start of the astrological new year in Aries season, but it's also really the last kind of manifestation portal before the eclipses come in. Some people can, yes, manifest at eclipses, but eclipses do bring in chaotic, uncertain energy, very powerful energy, which can be really great. But sometimes when we're setting up manifestation rituals and law of attraction and things, we don't always want that because it's unpredictable, right? And we'd kind of like to have the calmer energy. So this is that perfect time. Take advantage of this portal. So I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here for you. I wish you the best on this new moon. I thank you for watching. We're moving on now to Libra. Hello there, Libra. You are going to be experiencing this new moon in your 6th astrological house. This brings an energy of Mercury. So this is you really thinking about formulating a plan and making decisions that impact your health, happiness, and well-being, your spiritual health, your physical, your mental health, all playing a key role for you here. The 6th house is where we look at our day-to-day routines. We look at our habits, patterns, and behaviors, and we are usually ready to make some improvements or to make some changes. So at this new moon, you could be contemplating a new fitness regime or taking something up a notch, right? So really kind of incorporating some new goals or some new strategies, or maybe just trying something completely different than what you're doing right now, especially if you feel as though you've hit some sort of a rut or a plateau. This can be a great opportunity and a great time for you to get yourself a checkup. It has to do with pets as well in your 6th house. So this can be a time for where some of you are getting a new pet, or you are getting your vet into, or getting your pet into the vet. There we go, for a checkup at this time as well. For me, I just took my kittens. I have 2 new kittens relatively, and I took them to get fixed. So, because they're brother and sister, and I don't want little baby sibling kittens running around my house. So, so that's what I did, the new and improved kittens that can't reproduce on my end. So you might be getting a new pet or focused on their health and happiness and well-being. So this can be a great energy. You might also be looking in the 6th house at ways you can give back and give back to your community, give back to, society. Maybe you're looking at donating to charity, donation of time, or just giving a helping hand to someone in your world that just may need it. They might just need a little bit. And you may recognize, because this is a highly intuitive energy with the Piscean new moon, you might be recognizing intuitively that someone may need a little bit of help, even if they haven't asked for it. You might just sense it. So your empathy is right there and right on point. And you don't even need to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you look like you're struggling, I'm going to help you. I feel like it's a little bit more subtle. So if you feel like maybe someone's having some money struggles, or if it's like a single parent or something that just seems run off their feet, maybe you decide on a Sunday afternoon when it's quiet to do some, a whole pile of cooking or something. And, maybe you just go to your neighbor and you knock on their door and you say, hey, I was doing a whole bunch of cooking and I went wild and crazy, and I'm sharing my casseroles, or I'm sharing my lasagnas. So you don't necessarily have to, it doesn't necessarily have to come across as like being charitable. It's just like a nice gesture, and it's more likely to be accepted. So that could be where some of you do have a focus, but this is certainly about getting things back on track, recognizing some bad habits that you may have, okay, and making some different and better decisions going forward. Now we've got Leo energy here, go wild. All right, so this is bringing you in some courage, some power, and some strength. So this is great, especially if you are looking to take a little bit better care of your health in some way at this time. So this does give you a little bit of inner strength and confidence and courage to make some changes. But the Leo energy in Go Wild really is about following your goals, your dreams, making big wishes, going out and having fun. Don't put so much expectations on yourself, and, just go for the gold. Just do whatever it is you want, whatever floats your boat. And, if you think of, if you do think of something like, maybe you want to get in better shape or something, and we do fall into the trap where we set all these major goals and milestones. And really, with the Go Wild energy, you're being encouraged to, forget about those goals, forget about the tracker, forget about the scale, and just go and have fun doing it. And because we've released the pressure that we tend to put on ourselves, you probably start to see some better results. Because when we put the pressure on, there's nothing worse. They say that a watched pot of water never boils. Just like if we watch the scale every single day, it tends not to move. So put those things aside and just go and have fun. Lose your inhibitions a little bit and go wild, right? So go wild and crazy, and you'll have some fun. But I do feel you're also encouraged to have a little bit of fun here as well with this energy, or do something exciting. Leo is very passionate energy, very inspired, and very creative. So create the life that you want, but also maybe do something fun and creative as well. We have Get Grounded here for you, empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. So in this particular energy, yes, your sense of empathy and your intuition are very heightened. And just like what we were saying with, you might just sense that maybe someone needs some help or some guidance, and they don't even need to ask for it. You just kind of have a sense of knowing. And this is heightened for you at this time. You're more empathetic at this time. This is also reminding you here in this energy that because the Pisces energy is very emotional, very spiritual, and because we also have a little bit of Mars influence here, which is not necessarily in a great aspect. Mars tends to be fiery anyway. This can be where emotions do run high. Typically, they're a little calmer at the new moon, but there's other things going on. So you might find that there's some people where their tempers flare a little bit, or people might feel a little bit short. And this can be a reminder for you to get grounded, because you might find that you get a little bit emotional or supercharged at this time as well. So ground and protect your energy. It's also a reminder that if you are engaging in any spiritual practice, it's always good practice to ground and protect your energy, whether you do a little bit of intention setting before you do spiritual practice, whether you work with crystals, whatever it happens to be for you. But connecting with nature can also be a really good way, and to ground your energy or to feel a little bit more alive and connected with the universe. And it can also be associated with the go wild energy, right? The lions, they're out in nature, they have no boundaries, they're free. So in this energy here, maybe you might have some really great health benefits by connecting with nature, whether you're planting some plants in your garden, maybe you're going to work with herbs, or you just get outside a little bit more. This can be invigorating for you, and it can also make you feel more connected with the universe. So connect with nature. We've got the Queen of Cups here for you. This can bring in some love and romance, but it can also bring some healing and some peace. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are quite busy. We need to find balance. And we've got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords there can represent some conflict and something a little bit supercharged or heated. So again, just be reminded about that at this new moon, that it might be you or other people where something may have a tendency to go a little bit topsy-turvy. But I also feel here in this energy with the Queen of Cups brings in some very spiritual energy. So some spiritual growth coming in for you, and you're encouraged here in this energy with the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, to find some time, to find some space. We quite often do have a lot on the go. Two of Pentacles, we're feeling we've got a lot of balls that we're juggling in the air. And we need to take a step back a little bit and make a little bit more time, even if it's just in small increments, to engage in pleasure, engage in play, to make some time for ourselves, for our own health, happiness, and well-being, whatever that looks like to you. But it's a challenge, right? The Five of Swords, it's like, I feel like this little push and pull. And sometimes it's not always easy to figure out, what do I need to say no to in order for me to make some more time for myself. So a little bit of conflict that may go on there, and it can be internal with you, right? Back and forth kind of energy. But the Two of Pentacles can also represent you're trying to make some decisions. You're not sure where to start on something. You're not sure what to change. You're not sure what to do, because the Five of Swords can show a little bit of inner confusion there, a little bit of inner conflict. But the Queen of Cups says here, if you're confused about things, or you feel like things are a little bit topsy-turvy, the best thing you can do is take a step back a little bit, even if it's for a couple of minutes in the car. Just close your eyes, do a little breath work, take some deep breaths in, take some deep breaths out, and just quiet your conscious mind. Engaging in spiritual practice, or doing meditation, or just putting our mind at ease and recentering in our energy, it doesn't need to take a lot of time. Can take a minute. You can do it anywhere. I used to, when I used to get really stressed, I used to sit underneath my desk cross-legged where no one could see me if anyone walked by my office door. And I would just sit there cross-legged and close my eyes and just breathe in and out for a couple of minutes. And then, felt a little bit better, a little bit more centered, and then back up into my responsibilities I went. So it doesn't have to be a lot of fluff and flutter, and engaging or recentering yourself doesn't need to take a lot of time. And quite often this is where we can kind of clear our heads a little bit. So this is beautiful, peaceful energy and calm energy and spiritual energy that does come in with the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups can also represent about taking care of yourself. So health, happiness, and well-being. And some of you may really want to work with the element of water, whether it's going outside or whether it's going to the spa, 6th house, you can go to the spa, maybe go for a massage or go into a sauna or a steam room or something, go swimming, or do something at home, maybe like a spiritually cleansing shower, an energetically cleansing shower, or like a bath. Anything like that where you work with water can be cleansing and healing at this time, and it can bring you a sense of calm and peace. But here also, excuse me, with this energy, you might also want to recognize here that maybe someone is going through a little conflict or turmoil. And with the 2 of Pentacles, you might be considering how you can help them out. There's very, very, very caring energy here with the Queen of Cups. So if you've got someone in your world, you don't need to make a whole bunch of fuss. If you're willing to help them, just kind of do it. And they're probably a little bit more willing to accept the help. So I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. Good luck in this new moon. And we're going to move on now to Scorpio. Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You're going to be experiencing this in your 5th astrological house. This can be really fun for you, Scorpio. The 5th house is ruled by the sun. It brings in Leo energy, so you might be feeling really creative, really playful at this time. If you've been really busy and run off your feet, perhaps you're looking for ways to infuse a little bit more excitement, fun, and joy into your life. The 5th house is all about your self-expression, romance, love affairs, hobbies, your interests, the things that you take pleasure and joy from. So this can be where you start a new hobby or pick one up that you've lost touch with. This can be where you are, if you're single especially, maybe you're a little bit more willing to invite love into your life, because don't forget, we do have this energy of endings with the Pisces energy and the 12th house energy and new beginnings that we're stepping into with Aries season, a new astrological year. So perhaps you're doing a little bit of contemplation at this new moon. What is holding me back from really opening my heart to love? And this is where you're getting a little bit of a fresh perspective perhaps on this. You could actually be meeting someone new. Some of you, if you're already partnered up with people, this can be where maybe you do spend a little bit more time with your person, or there could be a little love in the air for you. But no matter what your situation is, have fun. So you could be finding new and exciting ways to have a little bit more joy and pleasure into your life. And it's a beautiful energy. So this can be very sweet in this energy for you. So we have here, we've got Gemini energy, clear your mind. Okay, so when we clear our mind, sometimes, our minds our brains, our minds are very wonderful things. They're supercomputers, but unfortunately they're used to being busy all the time. And so part of the key for you to maybe have a little bit more clarity, make it have easier decision-making abilities, or to make some decisions, is to clear your mind in some way. So engage in some meditative practices or do some breath work. Breath work can really help us clear our mind a little bit and quiet our conscious mind so that our spiritual self can come through and our energy can come through. And contrary to some beliefs, okay, it doesn't need to take a lot of time. You can sit in your car. You can clear your mind or quiet your conscious mind in just a couple of minutes. Do some breath work. Deep breath in, deep breath out. It can be really, really helpful in that. And, it's go outside, connect with nature. Go for a walk around the block. Leave your cell phone at home or in your pocket and just walk. Just walk, even if it's aimless walking around the block. And this is where you can really help clear your mind. So there's some messages trying to come through, or there's some decisions that you're trying to make, and clearing your mind is going to be the key to figuring things out. We've got inner temple energy here, devotion. Tune into your portal of your heart And this is beautiful because, of course, the Sun energy and the Leo energy very connected with our heart space, right? And the fifth house is our love, our joy, our fun, as our sense of pleasure is all here connected with our heart. And so really open your heart, open your mind. It's a freeing energy coming in here. And I feel like here in this energy, there is very much something really positive trying to come in here for you. And I feel like there's a little bit of an awakening here or a leveling up in your spiritual energy. But the heart space, this is like, this is where our manifestation comes from, our emotions, our heart. This is where we do feel a little bit more connected. Our feelings are very powerful, right? So opening up our heart or tuning into our heart energy can sometimes be a little bit challenging, especially if we are really busy or if we're afraid of things, or, if we have been hurt, right? Things like that. So there is a big healing energy that is coming in here, but you have to be open to it. And part of being open to it is this clearing of the mind or this quieting of your conscious mind. So doing something relaxing, doing a little meditation, working with crystals, all of that kind of stuff can really help you at this time. So, but there is some really big portal opening up for you here, and I think it's really positive, really enjoyable. And I think here you may actually have some sort of vision of your future for some of you. Very interesting energy. So work with your heart space. Okay, color green, green connected with your heart chakra. You can do some guided meditations. I feel like some cord cutting meditations or rituals may be very much in order for some of you here, because this is like releasing some blocks and being a little bit more open and receptive. So try and engage in some of that at this new moon. We've got the Queen of Cups. Some of you may have Libra energy in your birth chart, or you could be dealing with a person that has Libra in their birth chart, because the Queen of Cups came up for them as well. We've got the Four of Swords here for you. And we also have the Three of Cups. So here we go. Like I said, I do feel that some of you are opening up to something really positive. I think you might have some really good news coming in. The Three of Cups does bring in a sense of celebration, joy, happiness. This is getting together with people, a very social energy here. Quite often, the Three of Cups, like a happy hour card, right? Like you get together with some friends or some family, you toast, you lift a glass, you give a toast, and it's really fun, right? But it can also bring about some good news and a cause to celebrate. So whatever your situation is, get out there and have some fun. But the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords, this is, again, this is exactly this energy here. The Queen of Cups is opening your heart. The Four of Swords is clearing and quieting your mind. So there's something very important here that is on the cusp for you. There might be something that comes in via your dreams, or there could just be a sense of knowing about something here. But this is like something really opening up for you in a very positive way. For some of you, Spirit's really trying to just set the stage for you here to receive some really good news, or to see the possibilities in something. And but it is a very lovely energy. It's a very calm energy, except for the Three of Cups. It's quite lively. But the Queen of Cups is a very calm energy. The Four of Swords is a very calm energy. And this is a card of meditation, is the Four of Swords. The Queen of Cups is one of healing and peace and forgiveness and following your heart and being happy. And so this can be a situation here where maybe there's something that in your heart of hearts, what you want want to do, or you know what's going to make you happy and bring more pleasure into your life, and you just haven't quite seen how to get things started, how to get things off the ground, or what steps to take. And so quieting your mind can really give you a good sense of direction and can really help you to, oh yeah, you know what, that's what's stopping me, or yep, this is really what I want, right? Because sometimes we question certain things, and I feel like you might be getting some answers in this energy. But there is this very peaceful, very loving energy here for you guys. I do feel there is some love and romance in the air as well. Queen of Cups can represent some love and some romance. The Four of Swords, this gives you some peace of mind, and the Three of Cups, something to celebrate. And it's not won't be unheard of at this new moon if there's engagements, deepening of bonds in relationships, sharing of thoughts and feelings in a very positive way, clearing the air, resolving drama, because the fifth house can bring in some drama, but I feel like you resolve those things if you've got anything like that coming in. So there is some very exciting energy. So I think some of you might be getting some really good news at this new moon. So be open and ready to receive that. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. I thank you for watching. We are moving on now to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You'll be experiencing this in your fourth house. And this has to do with your house and your home and your family. So in the new moon energy, and especially with some creative energy of Pisces, some of you might be redecorating your home. You might be decluttering. You might be buying something new, beautifying your environment in some way. Some of you may also be considering moving where you live, whether it's to a bigger or a smaller place of residence, whether it's to a new neighborhood. This can be quite exciting for you, okay? So some of you may also just be feeling like you want to spend a little bit more time at home at this new moon, whether it's just to spend a little bit more time with your family, or maybe even just quiet time with yourself. Just a kind of homey, kind of cozy environment here in this energy. So you might also be dealing with children at this time. So you could actually get some interesting news, and it might be from you that you're sharing this news, or it could be from a family member of a new child coming into the world. So someone could be having a birth announcement, or maybe even giving birth at this time. This can be where you might heal some family issues at this time as well. We do have this big healing energy that's coming in here. So if there's been anything that has been lingering, or any kind of conflict or anything, this can be an opportunity for you to resolve that, and hopefully perhaps even truly find forgiveness and let bygones be bygones and look to the future and move forward. Takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength and a lot of inner power to do that, but it is certainly possible should all parties be on board. But with the fourth house, this also has to do with your sense of stability and security. And so in this energy, if you don't feel safe and secure in your environment, then you might be looking to make some changes with that. But there could be something here where you're keeping things quiet, you're keeping things private. So you might have some things that are going on within the home, within the family, and you're just not necessarily announcing things on social media. You're just keeping things a little bit more under wraps. And, it may also be where if, someone does have like a pregnancy announcement, or maybe they're buying a house or making some moves, you keep it quiet within your family for the moment, until the timing is a little bit better for you to share it with the world. So a little bit of a secret may be kept at this time. Granted, one can be revealed as well. So we have trust the universe here, and this is Aquarian energy here for you. And Aquarian energy is related back to the star card, but it is ruled by Uranus, and we do have the Uranus energy that is here at this new moon. Whatever your situation, trust that you are always exactly where you're meant to be. It doesn't always feel like it, right? Sometimes it does, and everything's falling into place for you. But sometimes it feels as though, we're railing against the fates. So this is a energy here. You're being reminded to trust the things that are happening around you, trust the changes that you're feeling, trust your instincts, and ultimately trust the universe. You're exactly where you're meant to be. There's things that are happening around you. There's some fated energy that's at play for you here in this as well. And we need to trust, and we need to step into the flow. The Pisces energy is about being a little bit more in the flow of things. And that way, when we are in the flow, even if we get challenges and obstacles put on our path, being in the flow is giving us the extra energetic boost to deal with things in a little bit more of a open-hearted, open-minded way. We're more likely to look at the solution, focus on finding a solution rather than being stuck on the problem. We're more fluid in our energy. We're more flexible, open, and adaptable to deal with things as they come up or to make changes and decisions. So wherever you happen to be, trust the universe. There's things being set up and aligned for you that will impact your future here, or that will give you some freedom. And I do have to say, because we do have the 4th house, and because we do have the Piscean energy related to the 12th house, this can be where, where there's some changes that you want to make, or maybe there's some changes that are going on around you, that other people's decisions are impacting you, and you might feel a little bit like a tumbleweed blowing in the breeze and not quite knowing where to go next or what to do. Or you might be like, why is this happening to me right now? Because we can have endings at this time. And so if you do have to move, some of you might be in a situation where you have to move where you live, not because of your decision, but because of someone else's. And you may have this energy here where you want to rail at the fates a little bit there, but trust the universe though, because instinctively, intuitively, there's on some level, you may have known there was some changes coming or needed. And sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways. Rejection is the universe's protection, and trust in your journey, because this is setting you up for a better tomorrow, a better future. Aquarian energy is very futuristic. So whatever your situation is, trust yourself, trust in the universe, be open to change, be open to new experiences, and keep on moving forward, but keep an open heart and keep an open mind. We have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So very spiritual, very mystical, very magical new moon coming in here. And how can you change your energy? Where do you feel you're blocked? Where do you feel you're restricted? There's a lot of light coming from you. There's a lot of beautiful energy that you have, and we want you to shine. The universe really does want you to come to life and to engage and to shine in some way. So if sometimes changing our energy is about kind of taking that step back, going within, connecting with our chakras, or connecting with our angels, spirits, guides, connecting with our energy, quieting our conscious mind, being a little bit more open, being a little bit more in the flow. We can connect with nature. We can look at the stars. We can look at the clouds. There's a lot of different ways we can change our energy, but we can also do it by changing our mindset and by speaking affirmations as well in a different way. So this can be literally the difference between focusing on what you have rather than what you don't have. And so even if something is taken from you, and even if something is coming in for you, I am grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for myself. I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I'm grateful for the roof over my head, or whatever it happens to be. I'm grateful for my dog. All right. I'm grateful for my sister. It's very important sometimes to just take that step back and speak really positive affirmations, because I feel like here your powers to manifest some wonderful things into your life is very, very strong. And it can be sometimes that we get in our own way, and always manifest from a place of positivity and abundance, never from one of lack or negativity. And the law of attraction is always working and always at play for us. We have the power to attract anything into our lives, the good and the bad, though. And this is what sometimes we do forget. So changing your energy can be as simple as changing your mindset or changing your affirmations. I am powerful. I am strong. I am abundant. Thank you, universe, for all of the love in my life. Thank you for, the challenges that I have overcome. Right? We sometimes forget that. We think of challenges as negative things, but we can think of challenges as positive things. So look within and see, what can I do to change my energy around, because there's something coming to life for you here. We've got the Temperance card, very spiritual energy, but also has one to do with spiritual alchemy. We've got the Ace of Cups, your ability to manifest something new. And we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, change your energy. Look at that. Okay. The Temperance card here is a reminder you're always guided and protected by your angels, spirits, guides, your past loved ones, your past pets. They're all around you. They're always here. They're always guiding you. They're always helping you. They're helping you heal. They're helping you attract. They're helping you move forward. They're helping you change. They're helping you to find forgiveness. Whatever it happens to be, they are always here and guiding you. So take opportunity with this new moon energy, this extra energetic boost, to really connect on a spiritual and energetic level with your spiritual soul tribe and also with your higher self. The Temperance card is reminding you about everything in moderation. Patience, calm energy here. Remember, trust the universe. We quite often do get caught up in the fact that we want all these things and we want them now, and we get impatient, and this causes us to go in some vicious circle. And so this is that reminder to take that step back. Stay open, stay receptive, trust, be ready for action, or be ready for change, or be ready to make some decisions. But we have to be open and receptive and be in the flow. The Temperance energy is very much in the flow. But this is one where you have the ability to heal. You have the ability to find forgiveness and make peace, whether it's something internal or something with people. External here does bring in a huge healing energy here for you in this message. But we also have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is the holy grail of emotions, but it can be seeding something new, seeding new love, new relationships, new things in your life, the things that you want. This can be a little bit of spiritual awakening here for you. This can be where you're opening your heart to new experiences or to healing and finding some inner peace. So it's really an energy here where, number one, you're being encouraged to work with water. You may also be encouraged here in this energy to work with fire. The Temperance card is water and fire. When we mix water and fire, we get steam, so we can really make something happen there. We can turn things around. We can change our situation. And, it's like really alchemy is taking one element or one thing and changing it into something else by whatever means or magic that we happen to have. So, if you have a big bonfire and you dump some water on it, it changes into steam, right? It changes into something different. So your ability to change and to turn something into something better and something that you want is very much on point for you right here, right now, but you need to believe it. So the Ace of Cups, new beginnings, fresh start, finding peace, healing, forgiveness, and opening your heart, getting creative, but work with the element of water. This can really benefit you at this time, whether it's something in nature or whether you have just like a nice relaxing bubble bath, right? Or, whatever works for you. But the element of fire also does come in with the Temperance card. So you might be inclined to do some candle work at this time. There's a lot of candle magic that's out there. But if you're not sure and you don't want the fluff and flutter, just use a white candle. A white candle can bring peace, a fresh start, new beginnings, but it can also help to cleanse and purge as well. But there's some beautiful energy coming in here. And I really do it's really important that the Five of Pentacles Pentacles does come in, because, you know, this is showing that there's an improvement coming in here for you. You have the ability to turn things around. And the Five of Pentacles, usually in the upright, is a lack mentality, focusing on the negative, or the things that we don't have, or the things that we've lost. And this is showing you here that even if you have had some things that you've lost, there's some better things ahead for you. This is also showing you that you have the ability to change around your energy, your way of thinking, focusing on the positive, focusing on abundance in your life rather than lack, focusing on the things that you want, right? And not the things that you don't want. And it's one of those things that we do fall into. We do sometimes sit there and say, please don't send me this person, or please don't send me this problem again. And the problem is that's because where we put our energy, that's what's going to come in. So we don't want to put our energy there. We want to put our energy into whatever this Ace of Cups might represent for you. So with those big reminders there for you guys, I'm going to leave that there. Good luck in this new moon. Really work with this energy. I feel like it can have a massive impact for you here in a very, very, very positive, very beneficial way. Okay. So I thank you guys for watching. We're going to move on now to Capricorn. Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. You'll be experiencing this in your third astrological house. Now, this really does have a lot to do with communication, your thoughts. You might be gaining clarity and insights on something at this new moon. Really take an opportunity to find a little bit of quiet space just to center, ground your energy, but also to maybe get your thoughts in order in some way, especially if you've been kind of confused about something, or you've been going around in circles about something. This can be a time when you can really make some important decisions or gain clarity and some more focus. The third house energy also has to do with your community, your neighborhood. So you might be, for some of you, maybe moving to a new neighborhood. You might have some new neighbors that come in. You could be focused on community and maybe giving back to others, or maybe helping someone out at this new moon. Some of you here could really have a big boost in your social life, and the third house can be very chatty, can be very social. It's Gemini energy, right? So you could be talking to some new people, making new connections, or maybe reconnecting with people even at this new moon. Now, for some of you, yes, because we do have ending energy coming in with the 12th house energy, this can be where you are looking at your social life, you're looking at your connections, and you might feel as though it's time to maybe drift away or let some go. Because as we evolve, as we grow, as we get older, as things change in our life, sometimes we no longer feel connected with people around us. So you might be looking at certain people or certain groups that you belong to and wanting to make some changes there. And it may be because certain boundaries aren't working, or maybe some behaviors that some people exhibit you used to tolerate. Now maybe you don't. You're like, you know what? Life's too short. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But I also do feel there's expansion of your mind coming here as well. So an opening up of energy. Your perception is changing about certain things, or you are a little bit more open to other people's points of view. I do feel there's some fun in the air for some of you here as well, because the third house can have to do with travel and typically shorter trips, something in the car. Maybe you go on a quick little road trip somewhere, or you go and visit a friend in another city, hop on the train, whatever that looks like, right? So a little bit of a short jaunt. So maybe you're looking to make some plans for like a weekend getaway, and something that's probably not going to cost a ton of money or a lot of time, but something that will be quite beneficial for you and something that can be quite fun. We have Gemini energy coming right in here with your first card, and this is very prevalent for you because very important for you, because the third house is Mercury energy, but it's connected with Gemini. So here you go, very chit-chatty in this, but clear your mind. And we already said that right at the very, very beginning, where you might need to focus on something, or you might be making some really important decisions, or you might be looking to, communicate better. And part of that is taking that step back and clearing your mind, and either assessing a situation or just kind of allowing the answers to come to you. Okay. Sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do because our brains are supercomputers and they always want to sort out some answers to problems, but sometimes the answer is not logical and it's not part of our mind, and it's just we have to allow something to come to us, right? The answers are quite often within. So this Gemini energy is very important. So I do feel that there's some very important decision that you might be making. Or this is a reminder here because this is very communicative, very chatty kind of energy in the third house, that, you know, that it's a great opportunity for you to learn how to kind of control your conscious mind a little bit and quiet it when you need to. It can be part of spiritual practice to do that. All right. But clear your mind is very connected with your perception. Don't jump to conclusions, especially if you're talking with somebody, because there can be an energy here with this new moon, especially connected with Mercury, where we may have some misunderstandings, and it's because we've formulated a opinion in our mind or formulated an answer before we completely understand what someone's saying, where they're coming from, or what the question even is. So when we clear our mind or when we quiet our mind, we tend to be a little bit more open to other people's points of view, and this is where our perception of things can change a little bit. Get grounded is here for you as well. Empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. Part of how we can clear our mind is connecting with nature, is getting outside, is connecting with the plants and the trees and the oceans and the lakes, rivers, ponds, streams, the rain, the clouds. Get outside in nature. If you can't get out in nature, bring the outside in. Putting some plants in your house or herbs in your garden or whatever can be really beneficial for you. It can really help you feel more grounded and connected with the universe. Also, get grounded here as a reminder, if you are engaging in any kind of spiritual practice, to make sure you do ground and protect your energy. It's just always a really good idea for you to do that, whether you work with crystals, whether you do a little bit of meditation before engaging in any spiritual practice, whatever it means to you. This is a reminder to do that. This also does say, because there is like a connection with your social life and people with the third house energy at this moon. If you are very sensitive, you're an empath, and you might find that you do tend to be really sensitive or supercharged by people's energy when you go out in social situations. And this new moon, Pisces energy, is very emotional, very empathic, and it can bring about a little bit of drama in this particular moon. So if you are going out this weekend, if you're going out into any social engagements, and this is a reminder for life too, to protect your energy so that you don't absorb other people's energy or negativity in your life. And so part of how you can do that, you can do some visualizations. You can also work with some crystals. So visualization that one of my friends does, which is actually a really kind of cool idea. Some people will envision like a golden ball of protection around them, or like a white light of protection. What she does is she envisions a mirrors around her. So like she stands in the center and she's surrounded by a circle of mirrors, but the mirrors aren't pointed at her. The reflective surface isn't pointed at her. The reflective surface is pointed out. So basically, and there's a little gap between each mirror, is how she visualizes it. So basically, any good energy is coming in, no problem. But anything negative bounces off that reflective surface and bounces back out. So it doesn't get in her boundaries, in her barriers. So it's a really interesting way to protect your own energy, especially if you are really empathic and you are very energy sensitive, because you might actually find that this is becoming stronger in you right now. And if you've never really been If you've been energy sensitive, but you haven't quite recognized it, you might be recognizing that now. And you're like, this is why this happens here. This is why. So you could be really gaining some clarity and some answers at this new moon. And so protecting your energy when you do go out into social situations can be very helpful for you. So that's one visualization technique. It's actually two, because I gave you this golden sparkly ball of protection. But you can also carry crystals with you, especially anything black. Black tourmaline is great for turning negative energy, transmuting it into positive and protecting you. Obsidian can be really helpful. Shungite can be really helpful as well. There's a whole bunch out there that can help you in that regard to not absorb negative energy, because everything is energy. So we have the Knight of Wands here for you guys. The Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So in this energy, yes, there could be actually something really exciting. You could be going on a bit of a trip. The Four of Swords can represent some rest and relaxation. The Knight of Wands can be about doing something really exciting and going on a bit of an adventure. And the Three of Pentacles can represent some teamwork, collaboration, or seeing the results of your labor. So you could be going on a road trip with friends. Maybe you're going on a vacation with them. It might be short. It might be fast. Usually the Knight of Wands is probably something short. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like, people being connected and working together. And it's like this collaborative effort. So you could be going to meet friends. You could be going with friends. You could also be going on a work trip as well in this, because the Three of Pentacles can represent work. So you might be doing that. So that can be probably quite enjoyable for you and a little quick getaway. The Knight of Wands also does speak to your passion, your sense of fun and excitement and adventure. Also can represent a personal goal, and this is encouraging you to get started on your personal goals, whatever that looks like to you. It is also one of forward movement. So again, some of you might be moving, or you could have someone coming into your neighborhood or environment. It can be very interesting for you. But the Four of Swords can bring peaceful resolutions to things. Yes, it's rest, relaxation. It is one of also quieting and clearing your mind. It's a card of meditation. And the key with meditation really is quieting your conscious mind and allowing the energy to flow. That's it. That's it. Do a little bit of breath work, right? Just close your eyes, take some deep breaths in, out, and the more you practice, the better you get at it. And you can just quiet your brain a little bit. A lot of people toss and turn and they can't sleep because they can't turn their brain off. So meditation can be really, really helpful for you. Don't do it with any expectation of getting like some magical epiphany or anything like that, because it may not necessarily happen right away. But if you are one of those people where you just can never turn your brain off, learn how to do a little bit of meditation. You don't need any special tools. You don't need candles. You don't need anything. All you need is you. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Close your eyes. You can do it for 30 seconds. You can do it for 1 minute, and just start small, and then, increase your time as you go along, right? Because it's really just connecting with your breath, and this quiets your mind a little bit. So it's going to be some great opportunity for you to start some new spiritual practice there. But I also do feel there's some creative energy coming in here for you guys. And the Three of Pentacles, 3, third house. So 3 is the power of creation, and creation is the basis of manifestation. So you have the ability to manifest whatever it is you want. So get clear and focus on what you want to attract into your life. Trust that you have it here already, and be ready for action to pounce on an opportunity. I'll leave that there for you, Capricorn. Good luck in this new moon, and we're moving on to Aquarius. Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. This is occurring in your second house, and this is your house of money, ruled by Venus and Taurus. So this can actually be really exciting for you. You're opening doors, you're opening portals to increase your finances in some way. So this can be where you're looking for a new job. You could get a bonus, you could get a raise, you could get a promotion at this time. If you're looking for something new, new. You could find new investments at this time. You could have things coming to fruition for you at this time as well, because again, not only do we have the energy of the new, we also have a completion of something here. So you could be getting rewarded for a project or an endeavor that you've completed. You could be completing a contract and maybe you complete it early and you get a little bit of a bonus. So this second house energy here is all about your money, your income, how you make your money, how you spend your money, how you save your money, where you invest your money. And this also does have to do with anything in your material world. So in the new moon in Pisces, you could be thinking about something that you want to get rid of, declutter, or you want to maybe replace some old furniture, some old bedding, some old decor with something a little bit new. So beautify your environment. That's that Venus energy coming in. And it depends what beautification means to you. For some of you, it means living minimalistic. For some of you, it's maximalistic in that, right? Some people love stuff, right? You like collections or you like things. Some people just like a crystal clear environment. So whether you're cleansing, purging, decluttering, reshaping your environment, beautifying your surroundings, you could be spending a little bit of money, or maybe instead of spending money, you're going to declutter and maybe sell some items, right? And get a little bit of money in for you there. The second house does have to do with your assets, your property, the things you own and the things that you value. So in the practical energy of Taurus that comes with the second house, this can be where you, instead of spending frivolously, okay, so we do have an influence of Saturn as well. Don't forget, Saturn brings practical matters. So instead of spending frivolously, you might be stepping into the mindset where if I buy something new, number one, I want to make sure that I'm getting value for my money. Number two, I want to make sure it's something that might last a long time. It's not going to break in 2 days. So, and you might want to make sure that it's really something that you need or really something that you want. Are you buying it because it has some sort of value to you, or are you buying it because it's stuff? So you might be making some very mature decisions with your money at this time, because the second house also does have to do with your habits, especially in relation to money. So you could be really here turning over a new page in how you spend your money or how you save it. And this can set you up for a better financial future for your tomorrow. We've got work through your feelings, and this is Aries energy here for you. Aries is very fiery, very passionate, very exciting energy. We're about to step into Aries season. So I do feel like here there is a big turning point here for you guys. And there might be something very exciting on the horizon for you, or you may need to take action and initiate something to get some things off the ground. So this can be a really important time for you to spend a little bit of time on your own, spend a little bit of time at home, contemplate something, maybe even make a list of something here, take some practical matters for things like Taurus energy. Think about what is working for me right now, especially in relation to your money, right? What is working for me right now? What's not working for me? Am I happy in my work? Am I making enough money? Am I wasting money in places, right? And so sometimes, we do have feelings that do get attached to money or how we make it. And so this can be where, you really do need to take a step back and just kind of think about things, work through something emotional here, and get ready to make some change or to start something new, or just get ready for an exciting astrological year ahead. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Hey, look at that, okay? The crumbling energy here is about taking a step back, looking within. What am I holding on to? What do I need? What do I not need? What am I holding on to because it's stuff, or because I'm used to it? And what do I need to let go of in order to blossom, in order to grow, right? We've got this growth here right in the middle, right? We do have to quite often part ways with something. We do quite often need to let things go. And so, if for example, you want to make more money, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it just that you don't know what you want to do? Maybe there's a little bit of confusion. Maybe there's some self-doubt. Maybe there's a lack of trust or faith that you might have in yourself. So the crumbling energy is really about going within, taking that step back, being really honest with yourself, working through your feelings, working through your energy, and what needs to go. Because you're about to spring ahead into a brand new astrological year. There's a lot of changes going on. We've got Pluto in your sign, so right? And you are a fixed sign, Aquarius, right? And so the fixed sign energy, change doesn't necessarily come easy. I'm an Aquarius sun myself. I'm a Saggy rising, and freedom is very important to me. I don't mind change when it has a purpose. I don't like change for the sake of change necessarily. It's like, well, why did you change it? What was the purpose? What was the reason? What were you hoping was the outcome? Because you know how some people just make changes just because they feel powerful or in charge. So in this energy, there's a lot of changes going on. There's changes going on within you. There's changes going on externally as well. And it can create a little bit of inner turmoil. And, but we need to step into the flow of things, and we need to embrace change because it's for our better tomorrow. And sometimes the change just occurs within, in our energy, in our thoughts, in our feelings. Sometimes it's external, right? So whatever it is here, there's something here that's got to change, something here that you may not need anymore. And it could be something in your physical world here as well. So really just take that step back. What needs to crumble away? What needs to go in the garbage? What needs to, depart your world in some way? Because spring ahead into a better tomorrow. But we need to make room for the new, or we need to make room for the better, right? And we can't do that when we're clinging on to absolutely everything. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So the 9 of Wands can show that there is a little bit of weariness here, okay? The 4 of Cups here, there could be something that you want, but you're not seeing it yet, or it hasn't come in yet. And sometimes we start to feel a little bit down or dejected in some way. The 9 of Wands here is an energy of moving forward, of keeping on going, of keeping on taking one step forward, one foot in front of the other to achieve your goals. 9s are where we're working through to completion of something. And it can be that, here you're done with a situation, or you've been working hard and you may feel like you've hit like the glass ceiling, or you may feel like you've hit the end of the road on something, whether it's a habit, a pattern, whether it's a job, whatever it happens to be. The 9s are where we're kind of feeling tired and worn out a little bit. So if you are in a situation where maybe you're not happy at your job, or you're not making enough money, right? You're probably going to be feeling this 9 of Wands energy, right? It's like, oh, is this even worth it, right? Sometimes there can be some skepticism coming in here. So just be a little bit aware of that. But I do feel like there's something here that is, that has run its course, right? It's the end of the road for something here. So whether that's something internal within you or something external, something that you are likely working through. The Knight of Swords is here to give us clarity, to give us a sense of purpose. It is an energy of seize the moment, seize the day, seize an opportunity, or take action to cut things out of your life so that you can move forward and lighten your load. The 9 of Wands can sometimes be a little bit of, a heavier energy. 4 of Cups can certainly be one of being in a situation where we feel like nothing's really working, or we're not really connected, or we're not really happy, or we're not really interested, but there's something here on the sidelines coming in. Now, sometimes we get into this energy here when we're manifesting things in our lives, or there's things that we want, and because we're not open, or we're not engaged, or we're not in the flow, we sometimes don't see the possibilities. Okay. Sometimes there's also something coming in for us, but it's not quite here yet. Okay, there's something here that is coming in. There's new opportunities. There's opportunities for change. There's opportunities to bring in something new or to revive our energy and reignite our interest in things. So declutter, declutter, open our mind a little bit here, be decisive with the Knight of Swords, and trust yourself to make the right decisions. So whether you're cutting things out of your life, welcoming things in, or whether this is just Spirit saying to you here, hey, things happen in the least expected ways sometimes. And the Four of Cups quite often represents something coming in, something happening in our lives that that is something that is good for us or something that is a gift, but we need to be in a receiving mode to get it. And sometimes it comes in when we least expect it or when we're about to give up. So never give up on your goals and dreams, because you never know what opportunity might be just around the corner for you guys. But whatever your situation is, Knight of Swords, make decisions, seize the moment, seize the day, move forward, take action, take initiative, and engage in something here, whatever that looks like to you. Leave all that there for you, Aquarius. I hope there was something here for you. Good luck in this new moon. We're moving on now to Pisces. Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your new moon reading. Of course, this is all about you. When we have a new moon in our own sign, this is quite often a focus on your personal goals, your personal dreams, inviting some new things into your life, but things that you want. So this is the focus on us, on ourselves. So some of you could be doing something with your appearance at this time. You could be getting a new haircut. You could be getting a new wardrobe. Maybe you're doing something good for yourself, nice for yourself for the first time. Maybe you're getting a massage for the first time, getting a mani-pedi for the first time. You could be, going out shopping for some new clothes, or maybe embracing a new style as well, because this can be about your identity, your appearance, right? The things that other people see. But some of you as well, you've got some dreams. What are you dreaming about? What are you manifesting in your world? What are you starting? What do you want to create? What do you want to change? What do you want to let go of, right? So it's a really important time for you to go within, to set some intentions, to declutter your life in some way so you can make way for some new and exciting things in your world. So it's a very exciting time for you. I do feel that you probably get a little bit of clarity about the future, or maybe you're setting some goals for the future for yourself, but this is a great time for you to do something nice for you. Do something that's just for you, whatever that looks like to you. Treat yourself well, treat yourself nice. And, maybe it's, maybe you even want to redecorate your environment a little bit in a style that is uniquely you. So whatever it is, focus on you, your energy, your needs, and try something a little bit different at this new moon. We have Gemini energy here, clear your mind. Okay, and there's this big message. It's like the third or fourth time this card has come out in these readings. And this is a big reminder, 12th house energy, to find some quiet space and time for yourself. To whether it is engaging in meditative practices, maybe it's just taking an afternoon off and doing nothing, just something to clear your mind, whether, maybe you're looking for some answers, maybe you're looking for new sources of inspiration, or, it could just be that you've been really busy and this is just encouraging you here to do something where you don't need to think. And maybe it's a creative project, because when we create, we're not using our mind necessarily. We're usually using our heart. So maybe it's something like that. Or maybe you just feel like you need to lighten your energetic load a little bit and put on a funny movie where you don't have to overthink it at all. And you just sit there and laugh at the screen. Whatever it is, right? As Spirit wants you to have a little bit of inner peace and just quiet your mind in some way. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. All right. And when we get this particular energy here, this is showing you that you are blossoming, you are growing. There's things that are happening in your life that are meant to happen, and they're putting you on a better path, a track for tomorrow. And in this energy here, you might be really opening yourself up to a little bit of healing, a little bit of forgiveness, making yourself feel better. Really connected with your heart space. The rose quite often is connected with the heart a lot of times. So this can be where you're really being invited to open yourself up. You open yourself up to yourself, to spirit, whatever that happens to be for you. This is opening yourself up to letting things go out of your life as well. But this is a time for you to grow and for you to evolve. And this is a time where you may recognize or understand that things that have happened in your life, as it's not always sunshine and rainbows, you might recognize that there's certain things in your life that have seemingly changed the course of your life. And you're recognizing now that, you know what, I get it, because I understand why this thing happened now. I was really upset at the time. It really caused me a lot of grief or trauma or pain. And now I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. That was actually really beneficial for me. I'm actually glad now that something happened, even though at the time it felt negative. This is always a reminder that even if we have heartbreak and even if we have troubles, we need to recognize that everything happens for us, never to us. And it's part of our life path. It's part of our growth. It's part of the building blocks of wisdom that come in. And we quite often do learn more from challenging events than we do from things and times when things are easy breezy. And so you might be recognizing that at this time. But there's a lot of things blossoming in your world right now. And whatever is unfolding, always trust that things are happening for you, never to you. When things happen for you, in that mindset, in that energy, this is an energy of life may have just handed me lemons. I'm going to do something with it, right? I'm going to do something better. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to make this into something that I want rather than something I don't want. But when things happen to us, it's like victimhood, right? We don't want to be victimhood, right? Because when we think that everything is happening to us, it implies, and we embracing the energy like you have no say, like you have no power, right? And that you can't do anything about it. You can always do things. You can always do things to turn things around. We might not always be able to change certain situations and circumstances, but we can certainly figure out a way to get past them or to turn them into an opportunity, right? Turn a disaster into an opportunity. So instead of that victimhood, right? So just remember that there's a lot of things going on around the world, within us, around us, but it's all happening for you on your life path. Now we've got the 9 of Wands here for you guys, so certainly a time and a need for a little bit of R&R. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, one foot in front of the other. You will achieve your goals and dreams. And we've got the 2 of Swords. So I do feel here in this energy, clear your mind, because there's some confusions or some doubt or some weariness that is setting in some way. So if you're trying to make a decision, what do I want? Where do I want to move forward? The Knight of Pentacles is about having a goal and taking the steps that you need, putting one foot in front of the other to achieve that goal. Is a very slow moving energy, and it's for a reason. It's for a purpose. And it's so we can pay attention to the details, so we can savor the moment, savor the little small wins and victories, and so that we don't miss anything along our journey, along our path. If everything happened really fast and everything happened all at once, we would actually never enjoy it, right? Or we would never learn from it because things are moving so fast. So this can be a message for some of you here that, especially at this new moon, you need to slow things down a little bit. And because there is this weariness that's here with the Nine of Wands. Now, nines are a completion, so there could be something here that you're wrapping up, that you're trying to finish, some personal goal here or some business goal here with the Knight of Pentacles. And you could just be done with a situation and you're looking, okay, where do I want to go forward? I'm confused. I don't know. The Two of Swords. I have to make a decision, or I'm lacking focus, or I'm lacking the clarity that I need, or I just don't know what I want right now. And so with the Two of Swords being in the mix, clear your mind. So take a step back in some way, whether you are engaging in some meditation, whether you need a diversion, right? If you don't know what to do or where to go, or if something is confusing you on one level, sometimes putting something down, going and doing something else, when we come back to the thing that was causing us confusion or doubt, this is quite often where we're like, oh yeah, okay, now I see it. It's kind of like the accountant scouring an Excel spreadsheet for a penny, not being able to find it and deciding, oh, you know what? This is a tomorrow problem now. I can't look at this anymore today. You come back tomorrow with a fresh set of eyes and it's right there in front of your face, right? It happens to us all the time. So sometimes if something causing us a little bit of grief, then we need to take that step back, go do something else, take our mind off it, and then come back with fresh eyes and a fresh perspective. And this is quite often where we can find the answer and find the solution and make that decision. Okay. But I do feel here that this is really you focusing on your personal goals and your dreams, whatever that looks like to you. So just take that step back, really just kind of, let your mind drift, daydream about your tomorrow, about your future. Where do I see myself going? Set those intentions and then just take those little tiny steps forward one day at a time. And this is where you will achieve your goals and your dreams, right? A little bit of patience might be necessary. Okay. But patience is something we learn. Patience is a virtue, and patience usually does pay off for us. Okay. So things unfolding for you, maybe not necessarily super fast, but, it's not everything is meant to happen really fast. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful new moon. Take advantage of this energy and attract things into your life, opportunities, people, situations, money, whatever it happens to be. And then trust in the journey forward and the journey ahead. Take some time to replenish your energy. Nine of Wands. Go to the spa, have that bubble bath, do something nice for yourself, watch a funny movie and nothing else. Leave the laundry for tomorrow, right? This is your day. Okay, so just either take a load off or do something fun. So I thank you guys. Have a great new moon, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.